in many acts is Roaring Wheels. The opening scene, a small dirt track. The time, now. The tempo, fast. The result, spectacular. But nobody is hurt, and you'll see why. These are miniature racing cars, the results of long hours of careful craftsmanship at a workbench. And they're not toys, and don't you let a model fan hear you call them that. Scene 2, the workshop. The place where dreams become reality for miniature racing fans, where every item specially manufactured for a world of Tom Thumbs is brought together, assembled, tested, run, and yes, repaired by a racing enthusiast who will never break a bone, never get a ticket for speeding. An eyedropper full of gasoline, and the model racing fan is all set to hit the open road. Self-starter? Sure, that's you. Just spin the wheels and soon she's purring like a kitten. Small in size, the realistic models, but those who build them and race them get a king-size boot out of the mighty midgets. See if you agree with them. All set for the start of a round of racing excitement. A dizzy round. The small fry speedsters chasing one another around the track like a swarm of angry hornets. Suppose they stop. I'm sure they don't have brakes. How? Trip the cutoff switch with a handkerchief. All signs point to the increasing popularity of small-scale autos. More and more people interested, more and more clubs form. Here, the hobby is enhanced by the exchanging of ideas and rubbing of elbows with a fellow enthusiast. Now, the latest creation of the club is tested on the circular track. Restricts the radius, but not the speed of the pell-mell little putt-putt around the circumference of the track. Speed records are not restricted to the big babies. The automotive small fry have their record books, too, and are always turning the page to new fame and new glory. End of Act 1. In Act 2 of Roaring Wheels, the younger set takes a bow. The cars are bigger, but the drivers are kids. Plenty grown up in their abilities, but circumscribed by the size of their junior midgets. Shucks, Big Brother would love to be doing this, but Big Brother won't fit. Lucky for Little Brother. Flag 'em and be nimble, Jack, or you'll lose a leg. This big to be Roaring Wheels. No, sir. And if you don't envy these youngsters their junior grade vehicles, brother, you have no ear for music. No motors here, just old man gravity. This is Akron and the Soapbox Derby. Kids come from far and wide for the great annual sporting classic with its top prize, a 4-year college scholarship. Germany, Canada, from every state of the Union they come. Hometown winners out to give the big time that old do-or-die try. And away they go, heat after sizzling heat. 3 soapboxes at a clip down the sloping runway at Derby Downs. Roaring Wheels in still another setting. Still another pulse-tingling moment in the life of contestant and spectator alike. Against time and inertia. Soapboxes come to a halt after a time, but somebody's got to win. Somebody always does. Make way for the leaping lenas of the automotive world, the hot rods. A bundle of noise and impertinence held together by chewing gum and piloted by a second cousin to a mountain goat. Hot shots in hot rods. Yes, sir, give 'em room. Take away two wheels and what have you got? A motorcycle. But you don't take away the roar and the speed and the excitement. All you do is add to the risks and the broken bones. Quest for thrills and chills and spills. Keep it going. Listen to those roaring wheels. Ever since time began, man has wanted to climb a little higher or go a little faster than the next fellow. No odds are too long, no risk too great, as he goes all out to win. Faster with a little higher, and you have a motorcycle hill climb. This is a symphony of speed and daring, of excitement fraught with danger. The music of roaring wheels, accented on the upbeat by the cheers of the onlookers. On the downbeat by their groans when a daredevil runs afoul of Lady Luck. Veteran of World War II, provides a Spanish-American War atmosphere. Remember the Rough Riders? Well, jeepers creepers, isn't this riding rough enough? Yes, sir, these babies go anywhere. Bouncing, soaring, four wheels roaring. The fish were biting here until this morning. Then the jeeps came. Oh, well, the big ones always get away. Final act, the roaring wheels. The scene, Bonneville salt flats. Painted lines, streamlined racing cars. Props for the drama of John Cobb's assault on the world record. There's a lot of horsepower in that sleek power plant, and now it's put under wraps. The bug-like shell enclosing chassis and engine. A mechanic is at the wheel of this racer, king of all roaring wheels, fastest car in the world. Ice to keep the engine from overheating. No man has traveled faster on the ground than John Cobb of London. If he had stuck to roaring wheels, Cobb might be alive today. He died in a speedboat, shooting for a water record, too.